waxed. but we all looked up to Coach Smith. He set the bar. You know, people ask me, we all know, you know, I'm here tonight because of Mike, Coach Smith, Kay, and ACC basketball. And if people, you know, in respect to my coach, Frank McGuire, Everett Case, Vic Bubis, so forth, if anybody asks me, you know, who has really made ACC basketball, without a doubt, it's Coach Smith, without a doubt. I had the honor of playing against him, enjoyed that. I coached against him for 16 years, and before I get off, he did me a favor. When I came to Columbia in 1965, I had pimples all over my face. Nobody could understand the way I talked. Everybody was scared of me. And we were playing in Chapel Hill, and we were ahead. And you know, when you're ahead, Dean Smith's going to foul. I was playing with 4 seniors. I was a sophomore. So you know who they're going to foul. Dean says, foul number 21. Foul that idiot over there. And I kept on making those free throws. And we won 87-86. It was Larry Miller's last home game. I had 23 points. And I went back to Columbia and I got my first date, Mike. When Coach McGuire was sick, there was one person that really took care of him. And I'll never forget that, and that was Dean Smith. So I can't wait for Dean to come out here. And finally, before I go up the stage, this guy here. Now, I love having to tell the story, but Mike and I played against each other. And he'll be the first to tell you that Army defeated South Carolina. It was an upset. It was like that NC State game. Phil, they never shot the ball, Phil. They wouldn't shoot the ball. 25 passes. Anyway, it was late in the game, and Coach McGuire called timeout. He said, all right, we got to get out of the zone. We're going man to man. He said, Bobby, who do you got? He said, road trip. He said, Bobby, who do you got? I said, Coach, I got the guy with the big nose whose last name I can't pronounce. But Army won that game. We had a lot of fun. You know, being with Mike and Jimmy early on, going to those ACC meetings, sitting across Dean, across Lefty, Terry. It was really something. But Mike, Jimmy, and I, we had a little bond because we were the young guns. And, you know, I never would imagine what Mike has accomplished, that he would have accomplished that at the time. I just, you know, I'm very proud of what I've accomplished, and when I see what he's accomplished, I feel like a cockroach. Coach Smith was very organized, and Mike was very, very detailed. You know, Jimmy went 120 miles an hour. I went about 105. Mike was the most balanced. Mike had the Army background. He was serious, boring. But you know, when my days are over, what's so important in my life is that I coach and played in the ACC. I coached against two of the greatest of all time. I know next year Mike is gonna get a special, a few more games, and he'll be the highest winningest coach of all time in Division I. And if he stays healthy, I don't think anybody will ever touch that. And I coached against Mike for 19 years, and I'm so proud that I can say that I coach against Coach Smith and Mike, and of course it's great to have Roy here also. I think my time is up. You know, I did live in this state for 6 years. My first job, I was 27 years old, and that was a job nobody else wanted either. I went up to Appalachian. I came out of Columbia, South Carolina. They told me, I said, it's in the South. I said, I like the South. I want to stay in the South. I don't want to go back to New York. They said, they promised me it's in the South. I said, Division I? They said, Division I. I didn't know I was going to go to Boone, North Carolina and feast my ass off. My son was born in Boone. He got married last weekend. But in closing, we're here tonight because of sportsmanship. And the game of basketball, you know, it's become a monster now. And it's so important that those of us who are still coaching, that we protect the game. I enjoyed listening about Dr. Naismith. And you know, I can just imagine, I'd love to see what he thinks of our game today. We have a lot of challenges in our game, but sportsmanship is so, so important. And I can tell you this, you know, my son, if he wanted to play for Dean Smith and Mike Krzyzewski, I would say, son, sign those papers right away. Thank you very much.